Hey there everybody, it's Russ from Path Less Pedaled, and in this video we're going to take a first look at the Korkers wading shoe. It promises to have all the wading capabilities of a full-on boot, but in the small, compact, and bike touring friendly package of a shoe. So as a lot of you may know, I've been experimenting with different ways to carry wading gear while on bike tour over the last few years. I've tried everything from just off-the-shelf Crocs to even modifying some Keen sandals with some carbide studs. They both worked okay, but weren't ideal for a lot of different situations, and ultimately they still felt like hacks. That's why I was super excited to learn about the Korkers Boxcar wading shoe. It's a shoe outfitted with some specific technical features to make them better suited for wading and fishing. It's got thin mesh outers that'll drain water when you leave the river. It's got a lace closure, and it stops at just about ankle height. One really neat thing about the Korkers brand is their interchangeable sole system. I'd seen this interchangeable sole system online, but wasn't really convinced until I had a pair in my hand. Online, it looked as if there might be a possibility that they might fall off while you're walking the river. But actually having them in hand, I can tell you, they're super secure. They've got about 8 points of engagement. The top part of the sole has a tongue that slips into the toe of the shoe, and there are 6 locking points on the sides and one big stud that affixes the rear. Compared to a wading boot, because there is less material, it's going to weigh less. I weighed this against my previous wading boots I've been using, and as a pair it's about 400 grams less than my boot. Probably more importantly, because it's a shoe and it has a smaller form factor, it's easier to pack. Usually when I pack my boots in a Wald 137 basket, they don't quite fit. But because this is a shoe, it fits perfectly and has plenty of room for waders and other fishing gear. For some sizing tips, if you're planning to use a Korkers as simply a wet wading shoe with, say, like a sock or a neoprene bootie, then you can buy them in your normal street size. So wear a size 9 street shoe, and with a 3mm neoprene bootie and a merino wool sock, the size 9 Korkers Boxcar works well. If you plan to use them with waders, I'd size up a size. If there is a con about the Korkers Boxcar wading shoe is that they're no longer in production. Talking with the guys at Korkers, they really had a hard time selling them. It seemed like a niche within a niche. I see them as a perfect shoe for people that are interested in doing multi-sport trips. So let's say you're backpacking and want to do some fishing and don't want to deal with carrying a heavy wading boot, then this is your solution. Or in our case, we're bike tourists and we like to fish. This makes sense over a larger wading boot. That said, you can still find some pairs online, and if you're interested in trying them out, this is the best time to do it because a lot of places are having them on sale, so buy them up. So that's it for our first look video at the Korkers Boxcar wading shoe. I'm probably going to do a video in a couple of weeks after the shoe sees some river time, and I'll let you guys know how it works out. If you guys have any questions about the wading shoe, leave those in the comments below. And if you liked the video or found it informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.